Leadership development is a way to review and renew what it is that you're doing. It's about building the energy of leaders, of important managers inside the organisation, perhaps getting them to reconsider what they are doing in the face of new challenges. Leadership development for individuals is a never-ending process. It doesn't start and finish at some point. You've got to keep doing it at key moments in your career. This is, I think, an attempt to capture the magic of leadership. But what do these people do? 6 points. I don't think that all these people we admire are good at all 6 necessarily. Usually 1 or 2 in particular make them distinctive. They major in 1 or 2, and they're not bad at the others. People dynamics has existed for nearly 20 years now. When you work with people dynamics, first of all, you're working with me. I'm not going to bring in some junior consultants to take over the work. Secondly, I'm drawing on a fantastic network of people, some of the best in the world at what they do. Very often I'm the person up front on a programme, but I'm making use of these people as facilitators, as coaches, and they really know what they're doing. You guys have no idea who the competition is. You think that's the competition. Here's the competition. A collective spasm of fear moved through the room. The temperature dropped 5 degrees. A bell tolled. The style that I use is to be energised myself and to get the group to be energised as well. People generally enjoy those sessions and they come out of it with new ideas, but also the will to implement those ideas as well. As important is that we work with people on smaller groups and often on a one-to-one basis as part of the programme to talk about their issues. I like to talk about business issues, of course, but I also like to draw from other worlds as well. I'll use examples from family dynamics, for example, outside leisure activities. And I do like to use humour. I think humour is very effective. I'm often asked what makes a great business leader. I'm always very careful about answering with any kind of standard list. Of course, there are things we can point to, but the reality is there isn't one list. It depends. It's a very situational skill. One of the things we do know about good leaders is that they're sensitive to the business situation, of course, but also sensitive to the people that they're working with. That has to be the starting point for great leadership, understanding the people and being able to adapt your style. Let me just say a quote about meaning and purpose from the great French writer Antoine-Marie Roger de Saint-Exupéry, talking about vision. If you want to build a ship, don't drum up the men to gather wood, divide the work and give orders. Instead, teach them to love the vast and endless sea. The benefits that people dynamics bring fall under 3 broad headings. First of all, we focus very much on understanding individual behaviour better. Managing change with individuals, for example, motivating individuals better. Secondly, we're concerned with team behaviour, group behaviour, how to build more cohesive, effective teams, perhaps how to build teams that deal with conflict more successfully. And the third level is around understanding the culture of organisations, not perhaps the whole organisation, particular bits of organisations. And one of my beliefs is that successful managers are concerned with the culture and the evolution of the culture and contribute towards that evolution as well. Companies don't have values. You have values. And I'd like some insight into what you believe in. And by the way, that then sets up, should I follow you or not? Do I like your beliefs? We've worked with Unilever, one of the world's largest companies. We've worked with the Financial Times, helping them to develop a more managerial culture. I've worked with a French company, Capgemini, one of the world's largest computer companies. We've worked with very senior people inside McKinsey, helping to improve their effectiveness. Also, Trinity Mirror Group called us in to help them with some senior management development there. The return on investment that we will offer is, first of all, having invested time and energy in a programme for 2, 3, 4 or 5 days, executives want an immediate return. So we're going to be focusing them very much towards the end of our time What are they going to take away from it? Specific actions that they're going to be addressing over the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months. The good news is you can be better. It's a skill. You can learn it. You can practice it. You can consciously practice it if you think you can be better at it. Okay? Very important. If you're the only woman amongst a group of male executives, you're distinctive and memorable. It's not enough, of course, but it helps. If you're the only black manager amongst a group of white managers, same thing applies. Distinctive and memorable. What's distinctive about Branson? He's got a beard. He wears jeans. Guys, don't walk back in the office next week with beards and jeans, okay? It works for him. It's authentic. Poorly led organisations face big dangers. It's very difficult for organisations to face up to these issues. Everybody has an interest in trying to make things okay, and we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But year after year, if people are not facing up to difficult decisions about where the business is or around performance, that can have a really serious effect on the organisation. All executives need regular amounts of feedback. As they go through their career, they'll receive more and more feedback. The problem is the less and less honest it will become. It gets more and more difficult to get good quality feedback. One of the things that we guarantee at People Dynamics is that we will give good quality feedback to you. But we won't just dump it on you. We'll do it in a way that will help you to take on board the messages. We'll help you to understand the positive messages, that's very important. But also we'll focus you on some of the negatives and help you to think what you can do about it. I truly believe that everybody has within them the capability to be better leaders. A little bit of feedback, a bit of encouragement, the right kind of environment, the time to think, focusing on things that we really are good at and dealing with some of those things that we're not too good at. All of those will help to develop the capability of all managers and make them better leaders.